What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video, and we live. Bomb Squad jumped straight in there, man. I appreciate it. Before the video started, it was about two of y'all who had already hit the like button, and it was much appreciated. So today, real fast, man, I wanted to hop on here and do like a where to watch the fight tonight, right? Because it's a big one, and we've been doing a really good job as of late. I feel like really tapping in with these different fights and all of that jazz. So we're gonna keep that theme coming, and we're gonna look at some spots to watch the fight tonight. Now, start off with the obviously the official way. You know what I'm saying? You tap in with ESPN Plus. You feel me? If you got ESPN Plus, you can get the fight, no problem. They're gonna hit you over the head though for another $79. And you know your boy AB, we paid and we in the shade. So yes, we will be live tonight as well, watching the fight here live on the channel. Y'all know how we do. We had set the watch parties up and we get in like that. You know what I'm saying? If you tap in with the boy, if you already tapped in, we probably gonna do, you know what I'm saying, keep the live chat going over there on the Discord as well with the watch party over there too. So it's gonna be lit. Come through the channel and watch. Tap in with the Discord and you know what I mean, and we'll watch party and talk our trash, you know what I'm saying, how we doing with the Melo games, Alonzo games, and all of that jazz. Now, also one of the big things that I like to do on this channel is I like to look at the body language. I like to see, let me know, I need to see what I'm getting myself into. So I found a couple clips from the folks who gonna be in a fight, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and I really wanted to break that down, look at that here live with y'all on the channel, and really get y'all that body language analysis that y'all know how I come with it. You feel me? So first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this first clip here. Is the Discord? Nah, it's not a public. It's just for the folks who've been messing with the channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna order later. You know, it's because you get it public and then everybody and their mama be in there acting stupid and crazy. The next thing you know, you got to burn the whole thing down. But I found some videos of some of the heavyweight prize fighters who'll be in the ring tonight, and I wanted to look at them and see what's going on. So let's check it out. Let's check it out here. We got your boy Deontay Wilder here. This one here is at the press conference, and it's kind of interesting because it's a back and forth, right? So you get to see them two in each other's space and listen to them talk with each other. Then I have a video interview where it's just Deontay Wilder and another one where it's just Tyson Fury, and then we'll kind of break those things down as well. So let's get into this first one.
Are we feeling like talking today? Do us a favor. Okay, cool, brilliant. Listen, you had to.
So first off, we're looking at Deontay Wilder's body language. He at the press conference. He on the cell phone. He got the headphones on, the shades. You know, it's one of those things to me when you see somebody like this, right? And it's like a lot of comfort pieces, right? I remember when my son was in like kindergarten and he'd move around and all of this stuff, and they used to have these things like a weighted blanket, and you get the weighted blanket, so it's something for you to hold on to, something for you to kind of fiddle with, and then and help you kind of stay focused and stay calm and kind of suppress in that moment. You know what I mean? So what I see from him with all of this stuff, it just feel like I just need things to like help me stay grounded in this moment.
Had to go through the courts, right, to get to this moment. What is it that you want to prove in the arena on Saturday night?
I don't have nothing to prove. You know, I'm in a great place. I'm in a.
You see that body language on it? I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm in a that could mean something. We'll have to check it out because I was. I ain't got nothing. It seemed like he was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, either selling it or I really ain't got nothing to prove.
A great state of mind, have always been. You know, I got a lot of great people around me that's been covering me all this time. You know, it's nothing to prove at all. This right here is redemption, retaliation, retribution, you know, and all of the above.
Okay.
Also, I'll say this. This is as a like like a caution statement with this one. What I've realized too, because I watched a few of their press conferences and interviews and things, and a lot of the rhetoric that they're saying is just kind of repetitive, and they say it everywhere, right? So that statement about I'm rebuilding and all of this, he say that all the time, right? So it's hard to get a read on that. So what you're really looking for is these different questions that break body language down. So right, I already know you're gonna answer that, ask that. I am sitting here, I'm confident, and I'm just giving you a scripted answer, right? But you'll see throughout these things where when they get asked questions that either they weren't expecting that question in the moment, or like it is something that really be hitting them, that they be like, oh, wait a minute, let me get into, that's when they let their guard down a bit, I should say.
I got you. It's a long way to look up, but you want you sit down for me?
I'm good.
All right, okay. You.
See, I'm scratching out there. Okay.
How have you managed to stay motivated during this time?
Here's what I'll say. Let me slide that back. This right here, right? So I got my first question out the way. Now let me try to get comfortable. Right. So the whole time he been talking, he been sitting over there bunched up. I'm on my phone. I'm a little bit nervous. And then now all of a sudden, this ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Assume. How have you managed to stay motivated during this time?
I think it's interesting here that during his press conference, he chose to stand up, right? So obviously, most people look at that. That's a power thing, right? You're trying to stay taller, higher, head above this other guy. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a power play there. And this outfit that he got on, it looked like it's just a bunch of belts, right? So this is all, to me, I look at that and I see more power play things.
I've just been training, Kate, taking it day by day, enjoying my life, training for a fight, and that's all we can do. Live every day, one day at a time, and I look forward to today. Because every day we wake up is a blessed day. Remember that.
So remember what I was saying, right? A lot of these folks that got their scripted answers. That to me sound like a scripted answer. But what I will say that you can notice is the difference between him answering that question and Deontay Wilder's answers. Is Deontay Wilder kind of focused more of his energy on the lady asking the question, really not paying attention to anybody else who was in the room. With him, he's saying something to her, and then he turns, addresses the audience, the camera, and all of that stuff, right? So that's something to look out for. How often does he do that? Is that natural? Is it unnatural? When she start hitting hard-hitting questions, they start to shrink a little bit and forget that everybody else is in the room, or does he maintain kind of this I'm speaking and I'm presenting to everybody vibe?
Amen. That's true. You've had a lot to deal with in the meantime, though, right? Because you had made the fight with AJ, then you had to deal with scrapping the fight with AJ. You had COVID that you had to deal with. Your wife has had a baby.
I need to get comfortable. Now, if you look at his face coming back,
congratulations.
You could tell to me
the fight with AJ. You had COVID that you had to deal with. Your wife is.
He looking like, oh, I've been waiting on this one. I got some shit for you.
Had a baby. Congratulations. By the way, how have you managed to stay dialed in, or at what point do you think you really got?
You see, there's a bit of excitement to answer this question on my man's face. Is what I'm pointing out.
All these fights are exactly the same to me. I've got some guy trying to take me head off with punches. No matter if it's Deontay Wilder or whoever it may be, it doesn't really matter to me because it's a Tyson Fury roadshow. It's been continuing for 13 years. So I train every day in my life, twice a day mostly. I eat, sleep, train, repeat. I've had a few personal problems at home, but, there's always going to be some type of problem or hurdle to get over in life. So it's just how we do it, and I had a little baby girl who was born 7.5 weeks ago, and she was very unwell for a minute or two. And, I was there for 2 weeks in the hospital with her. And as soon as I knew that if I got that hurdle out the way, then I knew that things would be good and I could concentrate on the fight. And that's exactly what I did.
Do you feel comfortable being away from home?
Yeah.
So this is what I was saying, right? We talked about this off the gate. Let me see. The more chances are. This is what we talked about out the gate, where the reason why he turned around like excited about that question is because I already got this answer beautifully prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is exactly what I was waiting on. Thank you. Good job. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm 100% confident, The baby's 100% at home. Everyone's good. Family's good. So, Daddy's just got to do his job now. That's it.
Many long months, though, right, that you've been waiting for this moment. Have you allowed your mind and your body a second to kind of step back at any point during that time?
We've been going from day one since the last outing. It hasn't been no stop. All the delays and all that, has been beneficial for us. We've been continue to carry on. One thing about this camp that I've had, I've been able to have all my brothers around me from the start, and we're all together now. So I've been talking about the love that's been around me all this time, and it's been real. It's been amazing.
Here's the thing that I realized when you listen to Deontay Wilder talk, and this is what scares me a little bit, is most of his talk when you start talking about camp and what he's been doing over the last couple months is mental preparation, right? So for him, it sounds like, we had that fight. It was over. I surrounded myself with my people. My brothers is with me. My brain is, you know what I mean? I'm working. I'm staying calm. I'm doing all of these mental things, right? And so to me, and we'll see if this holds true because I'm sure they're going to get to it, is like most athletes try to approach the game and have your mental state ready. And you might feel like, well, let me say this because I don't know. I'm not sure, right? You think about guys like Kobe with the Mamba mentality, right? And that Mamba mentality feeds into his work ethic, right? So my mentality is so strong because I know you can't outwork me. I know you won't outwork me. I know mentally I'm willing to go places that you're not really ready to go to, right? And so when I listen to Deontay talk in a lot of these interviews, it's about resetting my mentality, right? Refocusing on how good I am, remembering how I used to do, rebuilding. This is a new me. I'm coming back out here. And it's not so much like, this camp, I got my hands right. I worked on these techniques. It's like, I really went back to the drawing board and I got my mentals together. And so to me, that's interesting because it really, it could mean a few different things. It could be like, that's exactly what you were missing the last time, right? You were unfocused, you were and all of that jazz. But to most people, it just feels like the skill set wasn't there. My man, Bag of Ghosts, what's up, my guy? If you're trying to join Bag of Ghosts, let me know. I'll send you the link. So that's what makes this interesting to me, hearing him talk about this.
Amazing for me, when many people thought I was down, depressed, and all that. I can't be. It wouldn't be fair to the people that I have around me to even feel that way. Certain things I didn't even know what was going on in the world, because of my focus and my dedication that I've had, and it's just been amazing.
Overtraining is a real thing, though, right? So if they had to pull you back at times?
Overtraining is a real thing, and we've been able to stop at certain times, take breaks certain times.
Hold on, let me see this because I remember this part from earlier. I seen it. All right, watch this.
Times.
It's just been amazing.
So, like I'm saying to you, a lot of this stuff, right? I done said this a million times, repetitive. Now watch this.
I didn't even know what was going on in the world.
I didn't even know what was going on in the world. Folks thinking this. I knew you was going to ask me this mental health question. We ready to go. Now watch this. She throw the horseshoe in there.
Dedication that I've had, and it's just been amazing.
Overtraining is a real thing, though, right? So if they had to pull you back at times?
Overtraining is.
Now, you get this first thing here where the first thing he go with is, she say overtraining. Damn, overtraining is a real thing. You're right. I mean, shit. Hold up. So I'm just saying, like, that could mean how you know. Wait a minute, you on to something here? Let's see.
It is a real thing, and we've been able to stop at certain times, take breaks certain times, and get back at it. Certain things it'll be a little lighter than others. Until we were able to get back on track. So everything has been good. I think we've timed everything out perfectly. I think we've done all the right things, and come Saturday night, it's going to be definitely a different fight, for all the fans. They should be excited. It's not rare that we get trilogies like this, and I I think it's gonna go down
It's so rare that they damn near almost didn't do
in
this one.
history.
Or they was trying not to do it.
I think it feels really different coming into this fight than it did coming into the second fight, right? After that first fight, it felt like there was still mutual respect between the two of you. After the second
I think that this is probably one of the questions or moments that should be the most telling.
fight, it feels like that has been lost somewhat. Deontay, there were many accusations that you made towards Tyson about reasons that you felt that he had won that fight, ways that you felt that he had cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations that you made towards him?
I don't regret it, and I go to my grave believing in what I believe in. I know things for.
You would have to see his eyes to really know he's reacting to the question. See, it's you can that does help, right? Because sometimes in the eyes you get excitement, you get all of that stuff, right? But a lot of times that is, and we got my man Bag Ghost in the building. What's up, my guy?
What's up, bro? What's going on?
What's going on?
Turn up in the headphones. I can barely hear you.
Turn me up in the headphones. But so let me answer this question real quick for this one. So basically, that is true, right? You would want to get that eye contact and be able to see that to know exactly what's happening here. But a lot of times it is more than just the eyes. People, and I say this a lot of times in the videos, is people normally they have a better control over what they doing with their eyes than they do a lot of times the rest of their body. So a man might look off, he might stare at you, might do this, might try to make his face look sadder and all that stuff. So the eye thing is correct a little bit, but you can also, man, just go off sometimes the body language if you're looking for the norms and then kind of pointing out the things that you're doing different. What's up, my guy?
What was the question?
No, so somebody
up,
was because your boy Wilder got on these glasses. So as we analyze his body language, they were saying like it might be hard to really get a true reading on what he got going because you can't see his eyes. But I was saying like, you know, it ain't all the way. But it ain't always like that.
Nah, he definitely had them. Well, I know he usually wears glasses, but those are definitely to throw off his opponent. His opponent wants him upset, erratic. You know what I'm saying? The art of war. He playing the cool. It's a different approach, but I like it for him in this fight. He need this fight.
Yeah. I think for me, I think that there's a few different things that I've seen from both of these guys that show me that they are approaching this fight a little bit different, right? The fact that they both came in heavier than ever, like points out to something, right? Deontay is like probably learned from the last time he was weighed. You know what I mean? He was at what 220, he had 240 something now. He was like, yo, he's way too big, way too strong. Presence was probably way too much.
Now, his last fight, he was the heaviest he'd ever been too. But this one, he took it up a notch. Yeah, that's a thing.
Nah. I seen he had his shirt off, and the one thing I mean looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, exact facts. Yeah. Let me see. My man say Randy Booker say folks want to see Wilder lose so bad. It's sad. What do you?
That's a.
What are your thoughts on
this? I think people want to see a good fight. I don't think this fight is going to go past six rounds, and I think that's what it's mostly. People just want to see a good fight, and everyone is expecting for the same fight as before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at the last fight, you know, he kind of ran through Wilder. Wilder got some good punches, but he ran through him. And I think that's what people are talking about. It's hard to go against that last fight. But we know this man got the power of God in his hands and can lay you out from the 1st to the 12th. So we're going to see. I don't think it goes past 6.
I think it's tough. I wouldn't necessarily say Well, let me say this. I watched the interview with Wilder and they asked him something about this, right? And he talked about it's crazy for him to see a British guy come to America and have Americans be like, the Brit, we want to see the British dude win. We want to see. And he was just like, where's that American spirit? Where is that at? You know what I'm saying? I'm the American champion. Folks supposed to be rallying around me. And you know what I mean? Like they do everybody else. So
Yeah.
I think with that, I think that he even feels that people want him to lose really bad. I think that it's not so much that people want him to lose. I think it's more so like if you watch the first two fights, it just looked like when it came to boxing, he was getting outclassed. Like you said, it looked like that second fight looked like Fury was just running through him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this. I had Wilder up on my scorecards in that fight, in that first fight. I felt like Wilder won that first one. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I heard somebody say with the knockdowns, if that knockdown in the 12th round for a lot of people is what pushed it to a tie or pushed Wilder like up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Wilder had knocked him down 3 times in that fight. He should have been up on the scorecards. I don't think. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I mean, you're right. And I'll say this. I remember one time before that first fight, I believe me and you were talking about boxing. The fight is at 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna say this.
Well, let me say
quick.
Let me answer this question real quick. The fight, the undercard starts at 9. The real main event is supposed to be on at like 11 o'clock. Also, bro, you gotta we got the fight on tonight. You feel me? So hit me on there. If you ain't joined it, I hope you've been in the Discord because we be doing watch parties over there. If you in there, so if you are, let me know, and if you're not, I get you that link so you can pull up with us and watch there.
Okay. You talking to me?
Huh?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking to the other guy? Oh, okay. Talking to everybody.
It's just you. No, you.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this towards him being American in America, and having a bunch of Americans rooting for the other guy. I'm gonna say this: in the sport of people like a winner. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was a winner. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere Mike Tyson went, he went to Russia, he went to Europe, he went to China, wherever he went, people was going Iron Mike, Mike Tyson. He was loved throughout the world. I'm not saying that's the same thing with Tyson Fury, but some of that is. People like a winner more than anything. And they're fighting for world belts, world titles. Now, I will say, Wilder has been people have been hating on Wilder since the beginning. It's like you want a person that is going to give you an exciting fight. Wilder gives you that exciting fight. Wilder gives you everything that you want to see in the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes for a great story. Why can't he be that American hope? You know what I'm saying? And that's the part I don't get. You know what I mean? Why is he not such a favorite in America? He gives you that American spirit in his fight. You know what I'm saying? And he's not that. It could be, I don't know if he's not just PR or whatnot. But that's a thing. That is a thing.
Yeah. I think it's that, man. I think we're in a weird time in America, you know what I'm saying, where in the last 2 years, right? If you look at during what has happened in our country during the trilogy of this fight, you know what I mean? During the first 2 fights and up to this point, it's been like the country has been divided. You know what I'm saying? And a guy like Deontay Wilder for 100% is at least I haven't really heard much of it going into this fight, but especially before the last one, his perspective and where he was at with it was 100%. You knew where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might have knocked a bit of that like great American hope story from him, is because the country already is divided. So people who is here who might be like, yeah, America, are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's two Americas that we're working with anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely two Americas. And I definitely say yeah, I'm with you. I'll say Mike Tyson was the same way. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson not eat your kids, and he definitely, I mean, he was part of the Nation of Islam. What's more, who's more afraid of, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
That never stopped their love for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think that was, you got to know with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't the most pressing thing on TV and news all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But so that's how I feel like some of them guys got away with it. You know what I mean? But let me say this. It's also through the lane, but you say winning is winning. You go back to Muhammad Ali. During that time, he took a stance and people talked about him one way. You fast forward and people remember him a different way. But let me say this, my man Umar Thomas say Wilder won the first fight. Boy, you must have knocked your head.
What you mean? You look at this. If you look at the scorecards, if you go back, look at the scorecards, look at what's that? The first two judges had him up in the first beginning. I had him up. And then he had like 3 knockdowns. Come on. What do you mean? Wilder had the first 3 or 4 rounds. One. It wasn't, I mean, they both had to come with it, but go back and look at the tape. And then he had the 2 or 3 knockdowns. Come on. How you knock a person knock him down 3 times and not win the fight? What you mean?
Yeah.
And it goes to a tie? Come on.
I agree on that. That's what made it close. And also I think that, to me, and shout out to my dude, God of Blackness. He always be showing love on the channel, man, with the super chats and all of that jazz, man.
I always see him. I notice him too.
Yeah. And my man, he hit me on Instagram, be throwing me the news, and we be discussing stuff over there as well, man. God of Blackness, let me know if you need that Discord link, man, for the night. You feel me? I'll get you right. But let me say a couple, what I noticed as well, and is this idea, right? You got both fighters who bulked up for this fight, right? Because I think that both of them are anticipating a knockout, right? However, I do see people like my man Todd Black here say Fury not knocking nobody out. He don't have that kind of power.
What? Okay. He almost 300 pounds, bro.
He weighed in at 270, but then so he probably that mean he gonna bulk up, you know what I mean, to the fight to be at what? Or do that even matter?
Might be 300 pounds. It don't matter, not at all. It don't matter at all.
So he might just come in at 2. Okay. Because damn, if you 300 pounds, that's super heavyweight division right there.
You 300 pounds, you can knock out anybody. I don't care. I don't care who you are.
But it's so
you're knocking out somebody.
Yeah. You might knock me out. 300 pounds. So, but then also you got people who say Fury stops him in 6 or 7. You say that the fight probably gonna last 6 or 7 rounds. So I just think it's interesting the way that's kind of setting up, where even after 2 fights, like this fight still somehow like has people baffled. You still just don't know what is going to come out of this fight.
I'm gonna say this: either Wilder knocks him out in 3, or Tyson finishes him in 6.
And do you think that that's a Tyson? If Wilder doesn't knock him out in 3, do you think Tyson finishes him because Wilder expended so much of his energy trying to get him down in the first 3 rounds that now it's just pretty much over, or he just gonna get outboxed, you think?
Tyson Fury is gonna come at him. Tyson Fury's got to come at him. He can't let him set that right hand up. He's gonna have to come at him. and he already a big boy. He gonna be leaning on him. He gonna be throwing everything he got. He's a big boxer that can move. That's gonna be a lot of energy, and he gonna get a lot of his power in that third round. He gonna be expending a lot of that power, getting him off of him and throwing that right hand. He gotta throw the right hand. I know they talking about shots to the body. But that's a big guy. He can probably absorb some of those, but you know, Wilder's one of the hardest punchers, if not the hardest puncher ever in boxing. So we'll see.
What I've seen though is, and this is, they asked Deontay about, you know what I mean, that size and bulking up, and he said, I've been throwing up by 350. He mentioned 350, so he said, no matter how heavy he come in, I'm gonna be able to get him off me. So it sounds, to me, I hear you with that. I just think that what I'm seeing from him is, I know that what I appreciate from him is he seems from that second fight to be making intentional decisions to adapt. He was heavy, you know what I'm saying? He was on me. Now I'm making some changes so I can get him up off me. That's what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, but he can bench 350. That's cool. But boxing is in the legs. I want to know is he squatting? You know what I'm saying? Is he getting those up? Because when you punch, you got to throw everything in. You got to step in it, especially when you throwing that right hand. It's in your legs. So that bench pressing, that's nice, that's cool, but you know, everything comes from that base.
Yeah, that's what my man Todd Black say. More weight's not going to help him. Power has nothing to do with weight.
Force and power and speed has something to do with it. That's why it's in the legs. Power does. Speed. I mean, strength has something to do with it.
My man Cromwell Bear say Deontay Wild, but Fury Wilder.
That's funny. For this fight, definitely. My boy Tyson Fury is doing whatever he can to get this guy to act, to throw him off, which is one thing about Tyson Fury. I always say he gonna do whatever he has to do to win. That's why cheat, steal, whatever, he gonna do whatever he got to do to win. I almost kind of respect it a little bit because he wants to win.
Hold on.
And I have a problem with. Go ahead.
Let me say this real quick, and then I want you to finish your saying, because I want to. The next clip in this video that we was watching is them talking about the cheating allegations. But so my man say Wilder added 7 pounds of muscle and had over a year to get used to carrying that weight. You can tell most of y'all casual fans and know little about boxing. I think that's interesting, but that's not a casual thing. That's like athletics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I watch,
for real.
I watched this random ass video. Just sidebar. I watched a random video on YouTube the other day where this guy was like trying to train like Rock Lee. You know Rock Lee from Naruto, and where he had the weights on. So he started walking around with 50 pounds of leg weights strapped to his legs. And then with the intention to like, once I take it off, will I be faster? He ended up like being faster or whatever. But what was interesting is, to this guy's point, is like the transition from being able to get used to walking around with 50 pounds of weights on, and then the transition to being able to move around with none of that on. Like, you are off balance. Your body got to get used to, you know what I mean? So he was moving faster, but still like loose, you know what I mean? So having that time to adjust to that weight makes sense.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So what were you saying about the gloves? Or I think it was gloves. You said there's some issue. Go ahead.
Gloves, but I think I heard something about there's an issue with the gloves now, but they already been approved. But the gloves are super soft, or not super soft. They were soft, like they've been worked. but he's using horsehair gloves instead of the actual cushion like Wilder's using. So that's something there, but you know, they still gotta fight it out.
Yeah.
They still gotta duke it out though.
I want Wilder to win, but Fury has more weight and skill. Love to the U.S. from England here. Fury has more.
That's what's up.
Fury has reached. Let's see. Fury has reached, setting up the jab. Jab is nice defense.
I'm gonna say this. I think Luis Ortiz was a better boxer than Fury, and but he just wasn't as chinny. I mean, Luis Ortiz is just a little bit more chinny than Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury, you know, he can get knocked down and come back up like a zombie and be AK ready to fight.
Yeah. Bro, that was the weirdest shit I had ever seen in my life. Watching that fight, he hit old boy, bam, out cold. It looked like he was dead. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, it looked like somebody hit him with smelling salt, and then came back right into it.
Somebody made a good comment about Wilder should change his gloves, but he may not be used to it. That's the thing. Wilder hit so hard, he might break his hand in the glove. That's a whole thing. If he break his hand in the glove, then that's gonna be a done fight.
My man here say, shout out to Marcus Lavalani. No, my fault. But he say they're letting Wilder wear MX gloves now. I don't know what that is. You know what that is?
Nah,
No,
I'm not familiar.
I will say, my man Bag of Ghosts here be boxing and throwing them hands and stuff. That's why I wanted to have him on here and then really get his thoughts and opinions. But let me do this. Let's listen. I'm gonna play this other clip here because she asked him right now the question about the cheating allegations or whatever, right? And then what I like to do is, you know what I mean, like listen and kind of react to both of their responses. But so just check it out with me. Let's go here.
For fact, I have confirmation.
Okay.
Is that you felt that he had cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations that you made towards him?
I don't regret it, and I go to my grave believing in what I believe in. I know things for fact. I have confirmation, clarity of a lot of things, and which, you know, one thing about it, you know, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie what you see, you know. So,
yo, hold on. He be killing me because what? They didn't prove that. I think that's what make it hard for folks to be like, hell yeah, Wilder. Cause that shit is that ain't even how it go. It's women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. Okay. Yeah, people say your eyes lie all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know say believe half of what you see and none of what you heard. So that's half
exactly.
Of, you know.
Yeah. So that's just like, but I will say from you watch this, I do think that whatever he's saying, he believes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you on that.
It might be wrong, but he believe it. Let's say the horsehair Everlast MX gloves Wilder is using.
Okay. So we'll see.
Yeah. So he is making the switch.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Now let's get back to this area some more.
Oh, so many people can believe what they want. We all human. We believe what we want, but the eyes don't lie. And it only made me better as a man, as a fighter, to understand and to see certain things and know things for facts. You know, it made me even hungrier than before. God is a great God, and He don't make mistakes. I wouldn't take it back for nothing because nothing that even the way I felt, even coming into the fight, even when Chris took the mask off me, how I felt, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. I needed it. It was a blessing in disguise.
My dog, this is what I'm saying. We talk about the body language stuff, right? A lot of times when people start talking and they saying shit that you know what I mean? Your body get into it. You start talking with more than just your mouth, more than just your eyes. You start. So to me, based on that, I feel like he really believed the shit. You know what I mean? He ain't tensing up. He not.
Yeah.
He like, yo, I really and I think that's so good in this sport because you need your mental to be one way. You don't need to be wavering.
Yeah.
You don't need to be thinking like, man, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm such and such.
Yeah, my thing is, you saying you got facts, man. I want you to tell me. Lay it on the table. Lay the facts on the table. Let's talk about it. And you got this platform. That's good TV. I'm gonna watch it. Let's talk about it. He might do it. You know, we might see. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's yeah.
I ain't watching.
All right.
Tyson, he did accuse you of some of the biggest violations in boxing, right? You kind of reacted almost like you don't care, like it just kind of washes off. How do you really feel about it?
I don't care because obviously it's coming from an unwell person. He accused me of everything.
What is he trying to say?
His team.
No,
he trying to. Let me
trainer, the suit, injuries. Who else did he accuse? Oh, the Athletic State Commission of Nevada, they were in on it as well. The referee, whoever else. Maybe if he'd come out with one of these excuses, then it would have been believable, but not 50 of them. Come on.
Here, I think that this is when I hear him talk about it, he seemed like he's lying to me. Really? He know more than what he's saying. If you look at, you can go. Let me just go back a half a second, right? Look at his. She's asking him the question. Look at his body language here.
You kind of reacted almost like you don't.
He does hands closed in, body locked in here like this, mic down, posture. This is what people do when it's like, damn, they looking at me right now. I don't want to be seen. Yeah.
If that wasn't true, if you were standing there listening to somebody talk, how would you be standing?
So here's what I'm saying is that in like the course and work that I have done or whatever about the body language thing, if somebody is lying on you, you look like, I can't believe this motherfucker lying on me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I said some shit like, bro, you cheated, you a dog, your body language is like, they go, how? Me? Yeah. Who? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't. When somebody telling the truth on you, now you got different reactions to that as well. And then, you got them.
You're right. And then he went to, he's accusing everybody. You would be saying, man, I'm a stand-up guy. I ain't got to do that to beat your ass, beat your tail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was straight up, whatever. All those is, that's how I feel like I would be talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just making up stuff. You got to be crazy. I'm about to show you again. But he may just do that too. But I don't know. But I feel you. Yeah. My posture wouldn't be that. Unless I had to say that 100 times. But I would feel like that 100 times. That's some low down, disgusting stuff. But at the same time, Tyson Fury will do whatever he has to do to win.
Yeah, but here's this. My man here say he done 500 interviews about that subject. He looks bored. That's thing is that I was saying too. It makes sense, and that would be true. But it's like I was saying earlier, is that all of these questions have been asked to them 500 times, right? So, none of this is new. So if the case was I've been asked this 500 times, I'm bored. You would see that consistent throughout this whole interview. It would be, damn, again, here go another question. Oh my God, you asked me this again. I answered this again. That would be the consistent theme. And so when you see a question that I've been answering before, exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be like, damn, I answered this again. You would see like come on, man, I can't believe that. This to me don't
after 500 times. Yeah. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna beat it just like I did before.
Yeah,
that's how I would. I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Don't care, like it just kind of washes off. How do you really feel about it?
I don't care because obviously it's coming from an unwell person. He accused me of everything. Accused his team, his trainer, the suit, injuries. Who Who else did he accuse?
I'm not gonna lie, you
Oh,
though.
the athletic stake.
The suit thing was wild. When he said like he lost because the suit was so heavy, like I was like, come on, bro, that's a secret. You can't never tell nobody that one. Like, don't come out with that.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Commission of Nevada, they were in on it as well. The referee, whoever else. Maybe if he'd come out with one of these excuses, then it would have been believable, but not 50 of them. Come on.
And then my man pull his phone out in the middle of the.
He can believe what he wants.
Let's see what he got.
What it tells me is that he's a weak,
mental shoot, that was it.
little person who I'm going to knock Spark out on Saturday night.
What's called kind of fidgety.
I beat him the first time after 3 years out the ring. Quite comfortable, actually. He won 2 rounds of a 12-rounder. I absolutely obliterated him in the rematch. He didn't even win any of the rounds. And in this third fight, I just see much more the same. In fact, he's even copying me. Look,
that's what I'm talking about.
He's got no T-shirt on today. He learned that from me. I'm famous for wearing no shirt at press conferences and having no shirts on. This guy's copying me all.
Here we go again. Now watch. Now he back in his element. I'm talking about, now I'm Tyson Fury again. I'm walking around the thing. I'm joking.
I'm an inspiring person and everybody wants to be like T. But, it's supposed to be bronze bomber. Do your own thing.
I'm talking with my hands. That's all I'm saying. That to me makes me nervous about, whether or not he know more than what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because like you said, he also immediately deflected. It wasn't one of these things where it's like, here's what most people do as well, right? Is when you accuse somebody, a lot of times, like, all right, so if you did do it and you didn't do it, right? Or let's say if you did do something and you did it, there are what you begin to do is to try to poke holes in the argument. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I slap you, I know I slapped you, I slapped you, but I say, but do you got it on camera? You know what I'm saying? How you know I slapped you? The lights was off. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Tory Lanez got accused of shooting a girl in the foot, and he said, but her back was turned. How she know who shot her when her back was turned? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like I would never do that. I'm a stand-up dude. I ain't that kind of guy. It's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? And to me, that's what he kind of did there. And then you see him go from like, oh shit, here go the question I didn't want, to now he, like somebody said, that banter start to come out, and now he back comfortable again. Somebody say this man is a Christian, Wilder is a voodoo man.
My bad, man. I got a call.
Okay, no, you good. You got to slide. You saying you got to go, or you saying are you back? Somebody said, don't worry, Wilder wearing them dim GX gloves. Here, my man here said that MX gloves are deadly. 78 has an interview with D.
Hey, bro.
I don't know.
I'm going to leave and come back.
All right. Yeah, do that. Don't worry, Wilder wearing them DX gloves. Somebody send me some information. If you got a link or something on them MX gloves, send that bad boy through so we can check that out. Don't be that guy. John J, don't be that guy. Let's see. Fury is not believing anything coming out of his mouth. He just using a false vibrato to cover his nervousness. That's what I'm saying. To me, that's what it seemed like. That might be the move right there.
Hello?
But
okay, I'm back.
Hello, you back? There you go.
What's up, bro?
So
some technical difficulties.
No, it's all good. These Apple products, man, be on the fritz. They don't know what they're doing. Did you see?
Hey,
are you
slow down, little daddy?
Nah, I mean, they got me too, bro. I'm AirPods and iPhones and Apple Books and MacBooks and shit. The MX gloves are deadly. 78 MX gloves are deadly. 78 has an interview with them.
Okay, 7A. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. This if they that lets me know Wilder out here might be trying to catch a body there.
Yeah.
Hey, he felt like a person used the weapon in the ring with him and cheated. Hey man, this man might be trying to hurt somebody. So that makes sense.
But you know what? This is the funny thing you said that, right? Is because what I have noticed from Wilder that is different than like the past is I remember before he used to talk about wanting to catch a body, right? A lot of the pre-fight talk from Wilder that we're not seeing from here is like, I'm about to kill somebody. I'm gonna dismantle this dude. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm about to do woo. And the majority of what we seeing in this video is, you know, I got my mental health right. You know what I'm saying? I got my people, my little baby, and my woo woo whoop, and they've been really holding me down. And the world is coming together, and there's peace and love, and I'm prepared for this fight. So it's a different Wilder than before. Is that but I also heard another clip, and I don't know if I got it. Let me see it. Let me switch up this one. Let me see what else is there. I think that's it.
Thing. Stop copying the Gypsy King.
Because he ain't talking about nothing. But let me pull up. There's another one where Wilder kind of get in there. My man say Wilder about to get them cheeks clapped.
That's hilarious.
Disrespectful.
Oh.
Disrespectful.
Gosh.
What's up? Who? If you had to bet some money on this fight, let's say you got the rent due. You got the rent money. You gonna double that boy because you got the car payment. Who you putting your money on? Rent due, car payment on the way.
Oh.
Let me know that if you're watching now. Drop that in the chat as well. Your rent due, more rent, mortgage on the way. Down bad. You need to flip it because you got the car payment and the nursery bill. Who you got your money on?
I'm going for my countryman. I'm going for my countryman. He got that American spirit. And he gonna knock this man clean out. 3 rounds, maybe 4. I'm going for everything on Deontay Wilder. Going for my countryman. Going for my countryman.
Here's what we're gonna do now. Later on, after the fight over, we're gonna see if you homeless or not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going for my countryman.
I see my man Son of Will say I got
America. I put everything on America.
Damn, my man Son of Will say I gotta go with Fury.
Hey, I understand. I ain't even gonna hate.
John J Live talk. My man say I'm betting on Wilder.
I'm betting everything on Wilder. That man got the way he talking about, he didn't talk to his lawyers. How can I dispose of this man? Hey, I'm in a good state of mind. So when they go to court, because they're gonna have to go to court, this man loses his life in the ring. They're gonna have to talk. He might lose his license or whatever. Well, y'all heard, I was in good sound of mind.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm stop.
Nah, chill. My man say I put my money on Wilder, Fury inside of 5. Bet with your brain, not with your heart. I'm not sure, man. I don't know what my heart telling me on that
country, man. Hey, America done did it so many times.
That boy Khalid Kane say I'm going for the dark skin like me.
Hey, or you can do that too.
Wilder gets knocked out. I'm more sure about that than anything in my life.
I don't blame you.
Here's the thing.
That's why I said in 6. Going in 6.
Here's the thing. If you that sure about it, it's time to come up. This is better than investing. Let me see. I don't know what the odds is. I think I got to pull it up here. But if you was that sure, you could put the whole damn house on it. Let me see what the odds are.
They should be in Tyson's favor.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Because I did a video about this a long time ago. it was like Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
And I went through, and I started at the beginning of Mayweather 50-0. I started the beginning of his career with $1,000, and then calculated how much money you would have at the end of Mayweather's career if you won the bet and then reinvested that money back into it. Yeah. I think I got the file up somewhere, but I don't know. And so you know what I'm saying? You would come away, you were damn near a millionaire if you would have just been like, you know what? I'm rocking with Mayweather no matter what.
No matter what. Mayweather, my guy.
All right.
He my he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Here go the thing is that Tyson Fury, obviously the odds are in his favor. +2, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to this here, I have no idea what none of that mean. I tried to understand the betting odds and all of that jazz, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't get it. Here's what I want, man.
Look up a YouTube video,
yeah. Fury been a cheater. If you understand the betting odds and you watching this, hit this link, man. Join the screen and break that down for the boys. What's the odds on here? So let me see. All right. Let me see if I can pull up this.
All the odds. What?
I'm saying the odds. Can you see the odds on the odds?
No, I can't see nothing.
Okay. They on the screen here. The odds are Tyson Fury -270 versus Deontay Wilder +220.
Okay.
The brother is all power, no skill.
Hey,
my man,
this is a good undercard.
My man, the Pope in the building. My man say the brother is all power, no skill. I will say though,
this is a good undercard. It's all heavyweights.
Vladimir.
Okay, Jared Anderson. That's a good. Okay, this guy right here. I think I seen a little bit of him. That's gonna be a good fight for Jared Anderson. Oh my goodness. But it's gonna be a showcase. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This one might be worth watching from the rooter to the tutor. This one might just be worth watching. This might be a hell of a card. This might be worth watching, paying $80 for. I won't say that. This one just might be worth it. This is gonna be some knockdown dragouts.
Now I guess I found that document here. If you would have, I think I started bets. Yeah, $2,000. The problem with Mayweather's fights is he's so much the favorite that you really don't make no bread if he win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you would have had to bet that first fight $2,000 in Mayweather's favor to win $100.
Yeah. Definitely in the first couple fights. What about his first major fight?
And so same thing. The biggest payday you would have got on a Mayweather fight was versus Pacquiao. You would have won if you would have bet and that's betting. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I wish I can get this over to this computer over here so I can pull it up. But so that's like you're betting. Let me see if I can do this. Let me pull this up, man. How do I share airdrop? Oh, airdrop! Damn, that boy got an airdrop, man.
Okay. Thank you, Apple.
Yeah. Man, they make you turn on the Wi-Fi over the airdrop.
Well, I need to give me a clean this up, boy.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work. I ain't got the Wi-Fi on this computer. Back shot ain't due to the pain. Let me see. So basically, the odds look probably the best in that the De La Hoya fight. You know what I'm saying? You
really
came up.
I thought he had at least one fight that he was underdog in.
Nah, man, I'm looking at this. Every fight.
Boy, that's a hell of a fighter right there, boy.
Yeah, he was
Vegas
minus.
said, Vegas love child, boy.
And the
Vegas,
Andre
one of
Berto
Vegas'
fight was the
biggest-
worst one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody, that was just a throwaway fight. I ain't even watched that fight.
Yeah, I ain't see
I
it
don't think I've
either.
seen it to this day.
Let me see. All right, let me send this over here. I gotta. They gonna make your boy email it, man. I can't even airdrop right now. Back shot and you to the pain. Speaking of, man, you're a side note. You're a felon. You're watching my boy Tizo touchdown.
Yes, I actually have watched a few videos of that guy. That's different. That's different. He's like Andre 3000 that's savvy with tech, social media.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's kind of the same way I put him in that boat. Let me see.
yeah. He's different. I haven't watched much, but it's definitely something. It's catchy. It's kind of catchy. Kind of catchy.
Back shot and you to the pain.
Dude. I'm at the ride to the corner store, bro. And
What you
grab me
gotta
some
Boy,
brewskis.
that's what I need to grab. We got a couple parties or whatever tonight to hit, and then
Ooh.
I'm leaving. I already told folks I'm out of there. His language reflects his social sphere.
I like.
Mayweather is like playing a chess robot programmed by a dream team.
Yo, that's hilarious. Hey, who said that? That's
Oh
hilarious.
wow.
Mm.
My
That's
man say
real.
Trump and Fury, two great men.
Hey, they'll do anything to win. Anything to win. I can't argue.
No need for all the
One,
antics wearing by Tyson. Great fighter, but lacks sportsmanship and not a great example here. Let himself down and may have an egg on his face if he's not careful.
yeah.
Mm,
I mean, he's a good boxer. He's a great boxer. I mean, we saw this coming years ago. And man, it's, to get where he's at, to win the way he did and how he did it. I mean, as an athlete, saying that he never cheated or just steroids or anything like that. And just if all accusations are not true, man, he's a hell of a guy. He's a hell of an athlete. Hell of an athlete, I'll say.
yeah. Hold on, we got my man Jay Live, the Oracle, joining the stream. What's happening, my guy?
What's going on, man?
What's up, my man?
I'm out here in Vegas,
Oh, he in Vegas.
enjoying the
Oh,
stream,
Vegas,
talking
you
to
right?
Oh, you in the spot.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
right down the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Probably
At the
got you.
mountains.
Probably get me
you know what I'm
tickets,
saying?
man.
I ain't gonna be able to go to the fight tonight, though, man. I'm gonna be watching from,
That's
but
what's up.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Wilder's getting ready to come with some heat.
Yo, you got him losing?
He
said
said
you
he
got him
got
losing?
Wilder
Wilder
coming with
gonna
some
win,
heat.
man.
Oh, coming with the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gonna come with some heat, man. He gonna surprise you. Just think about Bermain Stavern, the last fight he had with him.
Well, I mean, that guy was kind of a little out of shape.
He was,
And
but I'm
he
talking about
didn't
look
throw.
at the
He didn't
attack
throw.
that he put on him, though.
Yeah. I'm a
That's the
Wilder
type
guy.
of attack I'm thinking
Yeah.
that he's gonna have to use on Wilder. I mean, on
Yeah,
Fury.
1-2.
Wilder's getting ready to have to use that same attack.
Yeah, the 1-2.
Yeah, just come at him
I'll say
relentless,
this.
man.
That's
Don't give him
why.
no breathing room.
Yeah, but that's why Tyson Fury is the heaviest as he is, so he can absorb those blows, and it worked for him the first or the second time. It worked for him the second time. He just
Well,
kept
I
going
mean,
straight.
it kind of did and it kind of didn't. But at the same time, I'm telling you, like, if you look at Wilder, I don't know if y'all seen a lot of his training that's been going on before this fight, but
Yeah.
he on some other stuff. Like I said earlier in the chat, he's working on stuff like, you know, utilizing stuff that he's shown flashes of, but getting into the mode of doing it constantly.
I mean, that's he's working on stuff, but Fury is a better boxer. Wilder can't outbox Fury. That's not going to happen.
Oh no, we're not talking about outboxing.
Yeah, but that's
being
what
able to.
what I'm saying is you're talking about boxing skills.
I'm going to round one, man. Round one, Wilder.
Skill, but you know what I'm saying? Wilder has to get the knockout, and he has to hit. He has to be able to hit and not get hit in order to win this fight. And
well,
I mean,
to me, he's more athletic than Fury, so that shouldn't be hard for him.
But Tyson Fury can play defensive line.
I mean, Tyson Fury is elusive, but when if you get him backpedaling, like there's no way he ain't doing no moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all that weight.
Wilder can catch him. We've seen him catch him before, even in the last fight. But the thing is, can Wilder knock him down?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he already did it once already.
But he didn't do that.
Actually,
when Tyson Fury was heavy, Wilder did not knock him down. Tyson Fury's coming in the same, maybe a little bit heavier. I think heavier. He's coming in heavier.
No, this is the heaviest he's been. He's 277.
He's 270. Yeah. That means tonight he gonna be 300. Tonight he's gonna be 300.
That's gonna work to the benefit of Wilder though.
Like he did the last time.
No, because this is a totally different Wilder, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. It's a totally different Wilder.
I hope so. I got the house on.
Mentally, you can see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's when a person stops talking, that's the ones you got to watch. Wilder ain't been doing too much talking.
That's what we was talking about. Yeah, you're right about that. That's what I'm saying. I got the house on him. I'm hoping. I got to play devil's advocate because everybody going for Wilder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching though, man. It's gonna be a great fight to me.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got my man Marvin Boxing just jumped in here, man. What's up, Marvin?
What's up,
yeah,
Marvin?
Man? Everything's sweet, man. I'm just chilling out. I'm gonna watch the fight. I've been watching the fact that he stepped a lot of his shit up from, like, he's doing a lot of things, like he's up to 350 with his bench press and stuff. So he's quite a young guy. Still 35, like I'm in my 50s. Yeah, 35's young, man.
No, not in boxing.
Being 35 is young still to keep his bench press going, and he's doing his legs and all that. So I think he's gonna come in. He's gonna be a lot stronger than before. I think he could get the stoppage early. If he doesn't get the stoppage early, it'll go late. But I don't think this fight's going to be what a lot of people think it's going to be. I think it's going to be quite different.
Okay,
it's going to be very different. Very.
I'm hoping so. I got the house on him. I'm going for.
There you go. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight.
I'm hoping it's a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm hoping it's a one-sided
it's going to be. It's going to be a great fight, man.
I'm hoping for a one-sided fight. I'm hoping this.
Honestly, I wonder
if it goes 2 rounds.
It goes past like the 5th round, and I don't know if it go past the 5th round and Deontay and knocked him out. I at least see him going out on the shield like he wanted to.
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
But I fully, wholeheartedly believe that Wilder's getting ready to stop the world.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good
big
fight.
Joker coming at him.
Yeah,
hey, he fighting a bear. He fighting a bear.
Big smelly bear.
Super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Goodness. That's about. Oh my goodness, that's like 60 pounds. If he come in at 300. And then one thing about Wilder is,
like
the first day, the first weigh in, he usually weighs higher than his weigh in at the ring. So that could just be water weight.
Mm.
We'll see.
I don't know. That's a lot of water weight, man.
No, I'm talking about 10,
That's
15,
a lot of water weight.
10, 15 pounds.
Yeah, I heard Wilder say he's going to come into this fight with the same like style and preparation that he did for Stavern, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's the Wilder he wants to show up, where he just looked like a fucking beast, a creature, and he just in attack mode.
That's what I was saying.
Also,
like he's gonna have to come in limitless.
Exactly, because that's what Fury plan on doing. That's why I said Wilder in 3 and Tyson in 6.
Deontay looks like he's been doing a lot of pull-ups in his shoulders, so he looks strong in his back and his shoulders and that. And they say he's got a bit of a protein.
He's been doing a lot of conditioning and training and core training too.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his body, like his whole body didn't get this. This is the biggest he's been in any fight.
Yeah.
No.
I think they said he topped out at 238.
I mean, that's fine and dandy. Hopefully, I'm hoping that has something to do with his conditioning, and he won't look as tired as he did the last fight. Because that's all we're talking about is conditioning now. Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if him being heavier going to save him getting his ass whipped.
I've seen a couple clips, but you can't really look at clips and say, oh, he's been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to his sparring partners. That's what I want to do. I want to talk to his sparring partners.
What I heard about his sparring partners, he's been knocking them out.
I heard he broke some ribs.
Yeah,
but he been doing that though.
Yeah, he broke some ribs and knocked some people out.
That's still good to hear though.
Yeah.
It is different than going after Tyson Fury though. Like you got to watch him though.
Yeah.
Because Tyson Fury will do some slick stuff you ain't see coming, but I see Wilder now falling for that same type of trick that he been falling for the last 2 fights.
I mean, just being outboxed. The second fight. I got him winning the first fight.
Yeah, the first fight to me is the ref. First off, if you look, the ref didn't even start the count like he was supposed to.
I feel like he won it on points. But I got you.
Because that should have been he should have been already counted out. But you know, it is what it is. This fight is going to be the makeup.
Yeah, I hope he redeemed himself, because I think that first fight to me, it looked like, all right, you still somebody who, if you can get a hit, I trust and believe that you can win any fight, right? I remember a long time ago, we were talking about this, where what made him one of the greatest boxers ever was not the skill set. It's just that he gonna win no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like all he got to do is hit you one time and he can win a fight. And in boxing, that's what matters. It ain't about like if you get outboxed all night. As long as I hit you one time, you go down, you win.
Andre Ward almost lost like that.
Yeah. After that first fight, that's where I was at. I was like, he still got it. He still showed me, even though it looked like that he did get outboxed, he still showed me you still got that punching power where you're dangerous no matter what. The second fight, it showed me that you got that punching power. We didn't get the chance to see that punching power, but it showed like that if you have skill enough, you can take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I'm hoping that with this third fight, he at least established himself again as somebody who you got to be like terrified of, because he might knock you out.
In this third fight, Wilder has to learn how to escape underneath the jab, and also get his stuff off. That's what he's gonna have to learn. That's what we got to see. That all that going to the body, his man coming forward. He know he gonna get hit. He ain't coming to last. He knows somebody got to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he got to learn how to escape, get out the way, and throw. That's going to be the keys to victory for Deontay Wilder. He's going to have to use his athleticism and throw that right hand. Woo! That right hand has to come. He cannot win this on points. He's got to win this for points if he knocked this guy down. But this man a zombie. Hey, Tyson Fury a zombie. He is a zombie. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, when he looked up, he looked like he didn't even know he was in a boxing ring.
They was like, bro, you boxing? He's like, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Yeah, like he was like, oh yeah. By the way, let me finish it.
I'm in the ring.
Yeah,
that's right. Finish this thing.
Yeah,
it came back hard.
Yeah. But shoot, man,
I didn't see him. Even
when
he got up, I didn't think he was gonna be coming that hard, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
And if whatchamacallit was a little bit more relaxed, he could have put his ass right back down. But he just kept swinging and missing.
He got too happy when seeing that.
Yeah. But he said he got his mental now.
Oh yeah,
stay calm.
I'm ready to see
that. Stay calm
for Deontay in the ring, because you know it's different seeing training, but once you're in that ring, it's a different experience.
Mm-hmm. AB was about to say something.
Yeah. I was about to say, man, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this boy down, the stream down for the night. But we're gonna be back. Fight time, you know what I'm saying? Tapped in and watching live. You feel me? So, man, make sure y'all come back and tap in. So tell me this, Jay, do people, like, even if you're not going to the fight, do people just go down there just to be in that atmosphere, or do they just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Is that not the thing to do?
The strip, when we have big fights out here, man, like the strip is buck wild.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But like,
I bet they got all type of pills and
you get people coming from all over just to come to the fight. So
yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you ain't got tickets, the people just go hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting on the let out type of vibe. Like if I ain't got,
you can even like say if you don't have tickets, you can go to. We got a couple like wing restaurants out here that they buy the pay-per-views, and you know you can watch there.
Yeah, you got
all
something
types
to do.
of other
It's
places
Vegas.
at casinos. We got casinos.
Yeah, it's Vegas. Vegas gonna be Vegas.
Yeah, so you can just really go down there and you can go down there, watch the fight, and you know meet other people and all types of stuff, man.
Yeah. Turn out with it.
It's Vegas.
Oh
my goodness.
I'm hyped though, man. I'm ready for this one. I think it's gonna be a good one.
I'm hoping so.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good one, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw you got your money on Wilder. If it's your last $1,000, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay, and you got to flip it. This is the last 1,000, and I got more bills, so I need to flip this. I saw you got your money on Wilder.
Yeah, and only because I've been keeping up with him as far as like since the last fight, since he's been training, seeing stuff, because I watched him do his other training, and some of the stuff he was training, he wasn't even doing in this training camp now that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't doing that before. Yeah. So seeing the different things he's working on and seeing his desire and his motivation and his focus, I think we got a prime Deontay Wilder. This is I think he could probably get a little bit better, but it might be his peak, you know.
I'll say this, man. He had that one trainer for years.
Oh yeah, he let him go.
Yeah, I know. Breland, something like that. He let him go, but he never. In all those years he was fighting, he didn't teach him none of that stuff. And now, within a year, he's mastered it. 2 years.
Too many things. It was more. That's not what they worked for.
No, I'm just saying I can't wait to see what he has learned.
In that year time period.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna end it on this.
Get used to this weight.
If my dog Jake Paul could learn this boxing in 3 years, then Deontay Wilder could learn them extra little tips in a year and a half, 2 months.
I know he can.
That's real tough.
That's why I can't wait to see what he's going to display.
Because what my dog Jake Paul did to Nate Robinson, no, I'm playing. But we're gonna be back tonight, man.
Thanks for having me on, AB.
Yeah, for sure, man. Come through anytime, you know.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Always, man. I'm always watching.
For sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Some good conversation. And we're going to be back tonight, you know what I'm saying? Tapped in to watch it and all of that jazz, man. So we can get up out of here. Peace.